All right, y'all. Here we go. Here we go. The Cotter brand, Hunter X. Another cool unboxing. So listen, y'all. I got this guy the other day, right? This is the Hawkeye RONIN from the TV show Hawkeye, which is different than the Avengers Endgame Hawkeye. Actually, this version to me is far more superior than the other version. Like way more superior than the other version. I think with one exception though, because there's one problem with this one that I'm going to have to show you guys. Hold on, let me get this stuff out of there. That out the way. We got this little package here, and then we got this package here, right? All right, so let's get that shit out the way. Now, here's the thing. Here we got the bow and arrow. We got the bow and arrow holder, which is pretty cool. See? Bow and arrow holder. It's pretty dope. What else we got in here? Two swords, which are pretty cool, right? Give me a minute. Taking a minute to get used to looking at both of these, but yeah, if you look, you can see. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. You can see the details. Sword is cool. And I'm pretty sure because this figure came out so long ago, there's probably a ton of toy reviews on this figure. And I get it, but whatever. It's my second one, so fuck it. And this is not for kids. So again, fuck it. So now, check this out. This is the back piece of the hood as it's down on his back. And this is the hood piece of the hood as it's over his head, like cloaked over his head. Wait, I did that wrong. Wait, yeah, there we go. Goes like this. That's the head sculpt. Pretty detailed. Head sculpt. Really cool. If you look at it, head sculpt, really cool. Eyes look good. Side looks good. Top look good. You know, pretty cool. And the bread and butter of this, which is really good. And let me just show you. See, if you look here, that's how it looks, the piece with the hood down. Bow and arrow. Full suited, double sworded. Right? Now, here's the thing. Check this out. Get rid of all these little papers. Definitely a cool fig, man. Like, I'm really close to ordering the second one because for my classifieds, my G.I. Joe classifieds, I'm actually putting together some ninjas. I need a bunch of ninjas. And I thought, especially if you could catch this guy at like Ollie's, Ross, and I know this was an exclusive because he doesn't have a Build-A-Figure piece on here. He's not a part of the Build-A-Figure wave. So I know this was, I think like a Target or online exclusive. But I'm thinking, look, if you get your hands on him or you see him pop up at Ross or Ollie's and you're troop building ninjas, definitely worth grabbing. Because, man, this one in comparison to the Avengers Endgame one, because I was looking up a couple online to order the one loose before I found a great deal on this one. And the one I found, the deal on this one, I think I got it for $15.99 free shipping. So that was a pretty good deal. Now, some of the problems. Let me double check. Yeah, there is a ball joint here. Okay. Because it's black, and I love it that the black is so rich and deep in the black colors. I mean, this is a fire figure. Especially for troop building ninjas, and I'll show you what I mean in a minute. Only downside to this figure, but it's not too bothersome to me, right? These knees. Now, I was checking these knees out, right? I was checking these knees out for a minute, and I noticed something. They're set in a bent position, right? And you see the ball joints right there. You would think that this joint would move up. Now, you might, I don't know if some people will tell me in the comment section that you got to heat it, but you see that little resistance when you try to get the knee pad into place here. So my only problem is that his legs, oh, there go one. See, they should click into place like how this one clicked into place. So maybe, depending on what you get in your box, maybe this is something that could be fixed, or maybe heat gun, or maybe there's a little too much plastic in there, which is preventing it. Because at first, yeah, see, it's not going up, and I don't want to pop it out of place or break it. So yeah, that knee is going straight. See, this knee is half bent. But in all honesty, such an amazing figure, I don't even care, because at first I was about to tell you guys that both his legs are perma-bent like this, and you have to deal with his legs being perma-bent. But you got to see that happen in real time, y'all, that actually clicked into place. Because I tried with that shit for a minute, and it would not click into place. So this one, you see, maybe it's a defect, but overall, still well worth it. Now, here's the thing. You pop off the head. Let's see how easy this gets on. There we go. Now, if you pop off the head, pop on this head. And yes, for Marvel MCU heads, you know, because they did a great job in the movie making him look just like the comic book version of Ronin. And I get it. So for MCU heads, definitely, this is going to look like Ronin. Especially when you, wait, why do I always do that shit backwards? There we go. Especially when you put the hood on. Right? And I think the hood is supposed to go around here. Yeah, that's so fucking sick, yo. This figure is so... Yeah, I'm going to order another one. This figure is sick. Because the seller that I saw, that I got it from on eBay, had him for $15.99. I think he got like 2 left out of the 3. But yeah, this, I can't say enough about it. I can't say enough about it. The detail. I knew, you know what? Honestly, when Hasbro Pulse was debuting these figures and they showed the Ronin figure, I said, oh man, this figure is so sick. And seeing it in person and finally unboxing and opening and looking at it and the detail, they nailed it. They absolutely killed it with this figure. I can't say enough. Now, what I was saying as far as ninja building, troop building for ninjas, and I mean ninjas for background, you know, to have in some shots up against Storm Shadow, Snake Eyes, the rest of the ninja squad. Okay, let's see how this sword is going to get in his hand now. Okay, that works. That works. Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at that, y'all. This is fucking sick. Definitely sick. So, yeah, if I'm troop building, and I know some people say, oh, well, they don't completely scale all the way with Joe's. Doesn't matter. Like I explained to somebody else, collector I was talking to the other day, in the real world, there are tall people, there are short people. All the figures don't always have to scale to be the same exact size, because that's not real world. To me, it's not real world realistic. So if I got some figures that's taller than others, some that's shorter than others, to me, real world realistic is there are some tall people, there are some short people. Most ninjas wasn't that tall, from what they tell us. Most ninjas wasn't that tall. So, as a troop builder, or something to go up with Storm Shadow, Snake Eyes, and maybe I'll do a separate video with the other ninjas to see how it looks all together. Maybe I'll do that, because I don't want this video to go too long. Let's see. When you put on the neck piece, because he can even have ninja hood on, hood down. And even that looks sick. Ninja hood on, hood down is a sick look too, right? You can even put on his sword case, right? So you can put on the sword case. Hold on, let me do this real quick, because it's fucking with my eyes looking at both of these at the same time. I'll be honest with y'all. It's really at my eyes like oing, 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 oing. But hold on. There we go. Yeah, that's a good look. That's a good look. And if I'm correct, the longer sword is the one that goes in there and fits perfectly. Now, again, what I was saying as far as troop building goes, because this one comes with so many different accessories, right? And so many different alternate looks for your different ninjas. You could have more than one of these and have them with different accessories, and it would look like different variations of the ninjas from a same clan, right? But just different variations. So you could have one no gear on, just his mask, swords, gun, whatever you want to have. Boom, that could be one. You could have another one or two. Let me make sure I got that on right. With the hoods. So just imagine you got one without the hood, maybe team leader, two with the hoods, right? That could be another variation. Number 3, you could even have another variation. Let's say you want to have team leader. Let's say you want to have team leader hood down in a shot. Even if you're doing a shot, team leaders hood down, other two ninjas in the background, hoods up. And if you wanted to, you could have team leader with this and this piece. So there's a way, and let's not forget the bow and arrow. You could have a couple of guys without the background pieces as archer class. Now, I'm going to have to look, and maybe I'll do another video on this. I don't know if this piece comes off. I'll be a buck with y'all. I didn't check. I don't know. But if this piece comes off here, that could even be another different variation. So I'm thinking these are pretty cool to use as some more ninjas without having to break the bank or go crazy with your troop building, in your collection. Because, I mean, let's be honest, these shits are expensive. This shit is not cheap. Even with me getting him at a deal, and like I said, I'll show you the box again. So, some of these are popping up at Ollie's. I know the Yelena is. But see, I got the Yelena because I got lucky at the GameStop clearance for the 2 weeks they were doing the clearance, even though they did say it was supposed to be to the 22nd of February. F you GameStop for cutting that shit without telling anybody. That was fucked up. But I caught Yelena 90% off, and I got her for $1. So of course I would take that. Now I know Ollie's has her in stock, and they have a bunch of them for $9.99. Next video I'll do unboxing. I'm gonna do an unboxing of the Yelena too to check her out. The whole stack of GameStop stuff I got, one by one, I'm gonna unbox those, and we'll take a look at these. But yeah, I think definitely for troop building, or even if you were wondering about the Ronin Hawkeye's figure and you were like contemplating on getting it for your MCU collection or your Avengers collection, or even your in-game figures if you was trying to build in-games, or even if you was trying to keep it to comic book, comic book Ronin, this is a damn good figure, man. I can't even express, except for this part here with the knee situation. But again, you saw me get one straight, the other one not so much. But I still can't let that take away. Look at the detail, man. I still can't let that take away from how insanely sick this figure is, man. And let me put them all here. Look at the pool of accessories, Clint Barton head, back, arrows, double swords, sword holder. So yeah, y'all. Great figure. Definitely recommend it. And before I get out of here, as a little treat, sneak peek, I have my guy here from the Star Wars Black Series from, what was that, Ahsoka, right? R.I.P. to my guy. And I caught this on clearance. I think Walmart had them on clearance down at like $8. I think it went down to like $7 to $8. So I grabbed like 2 of these. And I was looking at these pieces here because I was going to use him as like Grandmaster, Ninja, something, leader. Even if I could get a blindfold, 'cause I was going to put a blindfold top over here, or even a blindfold on his eyes. I'll figure that out later. But what I noticed was the parts from here, right? The parts from here. Let me see, make sure I got this right. It goes this way. Check this out, y'all. This was so sick. This was so sick. I did this the other day. Is that the right side? Yeah, that's the right side. And then the sword, because remember he comes with hold on, y'all. He comes with lightsaber, which the handle on the lightsaber is kind of large. So when I was testing out some things for my Ninja Grandmaster, and then the Ronin came, and I played around with the Ronin, I noticed something. Oh, I noticed that, holy shit, this kind of works. I was like, oh, what are we on to here? This kind of works. Now, I know some of y'all in the comment section like, oh, no. But in a way, there's some more playing around I would do with this. But as Grandmaster of the, what is it, the Koshigagi or whatever, Snake Eyes, Arukukashi, something like that. Kashi Yamashi. I know y'all gonna kill me in the comment section by not knowing that. Listen, man, I've been reading G.I. Joe since the fucking 80s, so bear with me, y'all. But because this has a snap case here that, and I know the Star Wars purists are going to kill me for this. Oh, he's a Jedi. He can never do this. It's not going to look right going on a Jedi. But in a way, it's definitely possible. Like, it's definitely possible. You know, do I have to play around with it more to test it out? Yes. In my opinion, is it doable? Absolutely. Will he scale? Maybe not. Maybe he's a short grandmaster. Maybe he's little grandmaster. You know, and these are two tall ninjas in the background. Because remember, people are different heights, you know? People are different heights. So, if we have them set, we look at scalability based on foot to foot. Yeah, he's about an inch taller than him. So that means he would be, what, 5, like Wolverine's height, 5'5", 5'4", and he's like a 5'9". But in the real world, yes, some people are taller than others. So as far as like arms, scales, heads, scales, only thing don't scale is an inch off on the height. And he might be the short, badass grandmaster. Look how he already got the sword to his neck. Like, don't you fuck, I don't even have to look at you, and I will kill you. And then you will die. Oops.